Glad you could join us again on the Value Chain TV News Update. My name is Chat Moses. On the news update, we begin with stories on the economy. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has disclosed that the federal government has reviewed a social investments program targeted to impact 60% of the poorest in Nigeria, reaching 20 million persons via cash transfer. Few Nigerians shared their thoughts with the Value Chain TV on the issue.
Actually, we heard about it, but unfortunately, many couldn't get the money. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say is that anything government wanted to do, they should try in as much as they can to make sure that they fulfill their promise to Nigerians. As for me, I've not even have anything. I've not even got anything, but I heard about it.
Tinubu said that he will put water money in people's accounts. Abi, though I heard about it, but we have not seen it. We have not seen it at all. My hope is in this government, but I have not lost my faith at all. But I still keep my faith on it. So I know they will do something about it because the situations is getting at hand. The problem that we are facing now, we the Nigerian people will say that yes, really they should bring the prices of fuel down. Everything will balance. Everything will balance. So that is the challenges we are facing now.
Still on the economy, the Chief Financial Officer, CFO of MTN Nigeria, Module Kadri, has stated that Nigeria's telecommunications sector might lose investments like the oil sector if appropriate pricing is not guaranteed. Our correspondent Anastasia Adezi completes the story.
Speaking during a panel session at the 30th Nigerian Economic Summit NES in Abuja, Modupe Kadri, Chief Financial Officer of MTN Nigeria, explained that the rising inflation and foreign exchange challenges have significantly impacted the telecommunications industry's ability to operate efficiently. Modupe highlighted that the situation is particularly difficult because most of the industry's products are imported. For Value Chain TV, Anastasia Adeze reporting.
And now moving to the oil sector. Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, has said that the administration of President Bola Tinubu was making judicious use of oil money to better the lives of Nigerians. He spoke during a high-level panel session titled Fiscal Reforms for a More Secure Future at the ongoing 30th Nigerian Economic Summit. He added that necessary but challenging reforms were implemented and that these have affected the cost of living. Edun further disputed allegations that despite increased revenues from fuel subsidy removal, there had been no transparency in how the revenues were being expended to improve the lot of the people. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, has announced that the regulations previously managed by the now-defunct Department of Petroleum Resources, DPR, regarding midstream and downstream petroleum operations will be revoked in its proposed 2024 regulations. This was disclosed by the NMDPRA's Secretary and Legal Advisor, Dr. Joseph Tolurishe, in Abuja during a presentation on the structure of the Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Operations Regulations 2024. Joseph also acknowledged that the consolidation process has enabled NMDPRA to reduce complexities of navigating and implementing its numerous regulations and streamline operations in the midstream and downstream petroleum regulatory industry. Now moving to the power sector. Following the recent collapse and recovery of the nation's power grid, the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has said that a large number of Nigerians had stopped complaining about the high petrol prices because they no longer needed to run their generators before enjoying electricity. The minister stated these in Lagos during his keynote address at the ongoing 2024 edition of the Nigerian Energy Exhibition and Conference. In an interview with Value Chain TV, few Nigerians reacted to the minister's claim. The report.
The country is so hard. We cannot breathe any longer. We cannot feed our family. How can somebody be telling you that there is light? There is light. No light. Which type of light? Is it candle light? Is it candle light or firewood light? Anyway, the situation is unbearable. So the government need to adjust. They are just speaking the language that they don't understand. They are speaking the language anyway, they are enjoying, while others are suffering. So when you are enjoying, you don't know whether other people are suffering. You don't know. So that is just the whole truth. So I believe now with the situation of Nigeria now, nobody can tell you that the situation is favorable.
For me, speaking the truth, because to a very large extent, since I came to Abuja, I've never experienced, this is the second time I'm experiencing a power shutdown. Since I came to Abuja, I've been experiencing 24 hours power supply. So I believe that what the minister is saying is the correct thing. For me, the advice I have for the minister is that you should it should be more intentional concerning the people that are working with in the national grid, so that they won't be committing a lot of fraud, because most of the time the thing will be okay, but they will deliberately, spoil something there and to extort money from the government, then bring up lies to inform the minister that the national grid has collapsed, so that they will bring more money, just like where I came from. That is how they do. We have gas turbine that was brought by Melford Okilo, the then old River State governor. What they do is that if a little thing got spoiled there, they will come to the government and bring out a bill of 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, and be telling the government that this and that has gone bad from the gas turbine, to the point that the government could not fund the gas turbine. So they decided to abandon it. So that is why Bayelsa State doesn't have lights.
Moving to inflation, the Consumer Price Index (CPI), which tracks price changes for goods and services, rose to 32.70% in September, up from 32.15% in August. According to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS), inflation has previously eased to 33.40% in July, down from 34.19% in June, and further decreased to 32.15% in August. The increase in inflation has been linked to rising prices for certain items in the basket of goods and services, as noted by the National Bureau of Statistics. Month-on-month inflation rose to 2.52% in September, from 2.22% in August. Additionally, the year-on-year food inflation ratio surged to 37.77%, up from 30.64% in September 2023. And now moving to international matters, the Pan-African Business Forum has appointed Mr. Gabriel Mbaga Lima and two others as members of its executive team. Mbaga Lima serves as the chairman of the Energy, Oil and Gas Infrastructure Committee. The appointments were made by the Forum's Executive Committee during its annual General Board meeting held in Johannesburg, South Africa. To accompany Mbaga Lima is Pierre Marcel Bonat as the Vice President of New Technology and Mr. Abubakar Malami as Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who will also serve as Chairman of the Judicial Review and Transformation of Africa Committee. Now this concludes the Value Chain TV News Update. I remain Chat Moses. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to join us on our social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channels for more news updates. Bye for now.